I found out late at night that AC EVO 0.7 was dropping with the 240Z, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Growing up, one of my favorite anime was Wangan Midnight, so the 240Z was never just another old car to me. The next day, I had to build mine to look exactly like the Devil Z. I know it's not the real Devil Z mechanically with the bored-out motor, but visually it was close enough. And the second I got it on track, I remembered why cars like this feel so special. I almost bought a 240Z in real life. I love the shape, the sound, and how simple the car feels. But I also know how I am with cars. I'm not really the garage queen type. I like driving hard, and for me that usually means track days or drifting them. If I bought one, I'd actually want to use it. And with a car like this, that always made me hesitate. So I never really ended up buying one. That's why driving this in Evo felt special for me. It wasn't just me testing a new update car, it felt like I finally get to drive something I almost had in real life. For this run, I didn't try to make the car faster. I put it on road tires because that felt like the right way to drive it. Old front engine, rear-wheel drive car with low power and no assist. It has just enough grip to let the car move around. The AI was set to 100%, but I took the lead pretty quickly. So I backed off and let them pass. I didn't want 13 minutes of driving alone. I wanted cars around me so that I had a reason to push this thing a little harder and see how it reacts when I start asking more from it. That's where the 240Z started getting really fun. This run wasn't about keeping everything perfectly clean. I purposely wanted to feel where the edge of the car was. There were spots where I let the front push wide just to see how it comes back. I'll get the rear moving because that's how I understand a car. And if I lean on the brakes too hard in a few spots, it's because I want to feel how the weight moves and whether the car still makes sense after that. That's also a big part of why I enjoy drifting in real life. A lot of the fun is finding that messy little area near the limit where the car actually starts fighting back. And with this 240Z, that part felt really good. The front washout was easy to understand, and the rear didn't feel like it was randomly snapping away from me. Even when I got a little rough with the brakes, the feedback through the steering wheel made sense. And that's where the car started to feel more believable. I saw some reactions to the 0.7 update saying that the physics still don't feel realistic, especially around slip angle. I kinda get why people are still arguing about it because Evo's still changing, and I'm not saying that every car is perfect right now. But after driving the 240Z, I came away feeling almost the opposite. To me, this car is unfiltered and just has the bare bones basics. It doesn't have modern electronics cleaning up bad inputs, so if the physics felt completely wrong, I think that it would show up pretty fast here. I also had a viewer on a previous video who said the old Ferrari 288 felt really hard to control. I suggested trying to lower the tire pressures, and after that he said the car felt way better. That's why I'm careful with calling the physics broken right away. The way a car feels can change a lot depending on setup, tire pressures, driving style, and how much you're asking from the tires. With this 240Z on road tires, sliding it around felt readable through the force feedback. I could understand what the front was doing, and the rear gave me enough warning to play with the car instead of just guessing. That's why I feel like AC EVO physics aren't broken, at least not from what this 240Z is showing me. So I'm gonna shut up for the rest of this run and let the 240Z marinate and do its thing. But I do want you to watch how the car moves through the rest of the run, especially if you mostly drive modern GT cars. I'm curious if older H-pattern cars on road tires feel harder for you to control, or if you actually prefer how they move around. And if you're on a direct drive wheelbase, let me know if the self-aligning torque feels clear when the car starts sliding. I think that changes how people judge EVO a lot. Let me know in the comment section below. Enjoy the ride, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Whee!